CEO Ronald from Creating a Difference. We all know that heat has an impact on bowling balls. We also know that there's a USB-C spec. This is a bowling ball can't have a durometer reading lower than 68. What you probably don't know is how that impacts performance. We have a bowling ball that we've put in here at 130 degrees. We let that bowling ball kind of sit. It's a brand new bowling ball, so there's nothing coming out of the bowling ball. We're gonna take this bowling ball and get some spectral data and show you how heat actually impacts the performance of a bowling ball.
The only way I don't eat it is if I give it to you. That's the only way I don't eat it.
So I also have a heat gun with me. We're gonna check the temperature of the bowling ball. This one right now is measuring 115 degrees, so the ball is definitely warm. And we have another IQ Tour out here as well that is at room temperature. So this IQ Tour is at a nice 70.2 degrees. And this IQ Tour, the hot one, is at 108 degrees, so they're not the same. Now, this is not an official test because we don't have the official USB-C setup here, but this is good enough for our little demonstration. We're gonna look at some of the hardness here. So that's 72. We're gonna do a couple different spots. There we go, that's 78, wow. Once again, this is not like official. At 75. So these balls typically are right around 75, 74 to 76 is what they typically measure in hardness. This ball, which is obviously a lot warmer, that's 67. So it's softer, as you would expect. That one got to 71. And see all the variation that's created because of how I'm applying it to the durometer, or how the durometer into the ball. It's 70. So it's definitely lower than this ball. But that's not what's important. What we really want to know is how the performance of the bowling balls is. So Dustin's going to throw a couple shots with that ball.
Because you heated it up on a ball?
Because we heated it up actually in the reviver. All right, look at that, he struck. So we'll look at some of what Specto has to say about that particular ball. And obviously what we're most interested in at this point is kind of the total hook, but what's gonna be interesting is this bowling ball, as you're gonna see fairly quickly over here, the bowling ball is actually gonna absorb the oil at a pretty decent clip. And we're gonna be able to check the bowling ball as the temperature changes. So right now, it's still 100 degrees. This is like putting the bowling ball in your car coming to bowl league. So if you were going to bowl league and you left the ball in the hot summer, car, back in the car, your ball's 100 degrees, you're gonna go bowl. So we're gonna have him throw another shot just to get a couple of shots of data. Then we'll pause, come back when the bowling ball's cooled off a little bit and do a couple more shots just so you can kind of see what happens from a performance standpoint. Dustin, you like that reaction right now, huh? That bowling ball's pretty good right now. Look at those shots. Man, he like laced them. So those shots you can see down here, we'll show shot one. And then we'll show shot two. I mean, they're pretty close to each other. And from a hook standpoint, there's a little bit of difference there, right? The first one was 16.7, the next one was 19.1. So we're gonna let the bowling ball, let's check the bowling ball again. Temperature-wise, it's gonna take a little bit to cool down. So the bowling ball is 96.8, 97, so it's 97 degrees. The ball's slowly but surely cooling down, and that oil absorption is going to be fairly high. That's kind of one of the key factors that actually has changed as well, the absorption of the oil of the bowling ball. So what we'll do is we're going to pause the video, we're going to come back after the ball's cooled down a little bit and throw some more shots. Stay tuned.